And we're live.
You know, when you've running a business, one that has been around for a while, well, and the landscape of the place around you changes, you just kind of gotta improvise with what you know best. And what I know best is travel. Well, travel in a small sense anyway. It's commerce, travel, tourism, really, mostly. Um, But people like dangerous things. They like the adrenaline rush of the unknown and the uncertain. So, who am I but a provider of that opportunity? Never mind the fact that, I've lost 50 mounts over 3 weeks, but hey, that's all right. They're just farm animals, nothing special. Well, okay, that is to say, there was one. Um, my ostrich. You know, she's my only smart mount, and I love her. She's great. Emu's fantastic. Puts up with a lot, and I appreciate what she does. But she a couple days ago went away. She does that. She comes back usually. Met a couple nice people who stopped by from out of town, all in between, but didn't really seem interested in what we had to offer, and seemed a little skeptical, more so than anything else. But hell, they're going into the labyrinth. That's their business. I'm not gonna ask. I don't mind either way. 2 or 3 days later, though, Emu's still not back yet. Okay. Well, sometimes when you lose somebody that's important to you, you got to go in and make sure you know, you got to do it yourself. You got to go find out if they're okay. So imagine how I feel when I go into the labyrinth and I make my way to that pretty close to the center. And now there's a gold statue of what used to be my ostrich. That's a pretty bad day, honestly.
Welcome everyone to the third episode of From the Library. That was Ryomasa doing our intro for today. Before we continue, tonight we are again coming back for another episode of this Monster Care Squad actual play. If you were in here waiting in the beginning, the song that you heard was from the official Monster Care Squad soundtrack, which you could get from itch.io. And I should have put the link, but it's there. It's the official Monster Care Squad soundtrack. So all music you'll be hearing tonight, from the intro video to the outro video through the wait in between, is from the Monster Care Squad soundtrack. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves and who we're playing tonight. Let's start with our special guest, Ryawasa! Woo!
Hi, I'm Raimasa. I've also, in the brief moment since you said it, forgotten the assignment. What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, you're just introducing yourself and who you're playing.
Oh, cool. Hi, hello. I'm Ramasa. Pronouns he, they, she, any, really at this point. And I play Josiah Williams, who is, if you couldn't guess from the intro, most definitely a he. Pass.
Next, Lynn.
Hey, I'm Lynn, she, they, and today I am playing Kay, athletic horse girl with a large bird dragon wolf named Zippy, who is currently missing. at the moment. And she is
Oh.
also Shide.
Awesome. Zippy is still in the entrance, I believe, but nobody knows. None of you all know that Zippy is still in the entrance with the Jessicas. Next in line to introduce themselves is Zad.
Hey, my name is Zad Kielvaski Huff, and my pronouns are they, them, and I'm going to be playing Fen, who's a uh, kind of a rancher farmhand from a swamp way down south that came up this way for school and is rather upset that somebody was running a business this badly.
And our last but not least for tonight is Anna.
Hello, I am Anna, aka Archival Dust Bunny most places on the internet, pronoun she, her, and I'm playing Elise, the former magician turned monster vet, who definitely didn't get lost by herself in this labyrinth for days.
It's true, you didn't. You had Emu with you until Emu was like,
Left me
no, left
behind,
you
proved to be
behind.
an actual chicken.
See, I was right.
we
21 was with you,
we
right?
entered
21 was yours?
20. So yeah, you had the 21. Anyway, we start the story tonight with everyone in here being in the middle of the labyrinth. A lake of gold surrounding Snasher. And from Snasher's wounds, where the eyes are supposed to be, continue to leak gold. As Snasher shouts in anger, demanding for her eyes to lead you out, there's a bright light. And when you turn, you see your good friend, Carme, frozen in gold. She is still sitting on top of her makeshift little mechanical thing that looks like a robot chicken stripped. At least that's what I remember how she described it. But she is frozen in gold. You hear a little bit of scrambling, and you turn to see Josiah Williams staring at his golden ostrich, upset that his ostrich, named Emu, is also frozen in solid gold among a lot of his mounts that have been missing for the past 3 weeks. But it feels like Josiah only cares about his ostrich. What do you all do?
Found your chicken.
Yeah, seems you did. Well,
Yeah.
I did technically, but yeah. Man, you don't know what this is, do you? Because I sure don't.
You don't.
No.
But you've been letting people come down here for weeks. Why are you
Yeah.
down here right now?
Just kind of like Josiah just points at the ostrich, like, I, if you lost someone you care about, you'd go looking for them, right?
Yeah. And she'll point at Carmi. It's like, I, yeah, yeah,
Okay, great.
uh-huh,
Then we're on the same page. Fantastic.
yeah.
Uh,
I assume all these
I'm gonna.
things had people on them, right?
What?
Looking at everyone else.
What had people on them? Oh
Mounts,
yeah.
surely they
Oh
carry.
well, yeah. At one point, obviously, they're clearly not here anymore.
As you've sent more and more people in here, this has gotten worse and worse.
Okay, I hadn't really noticed, but all right.
I'm gonna turn to Snasher, like directly to Snasher, and
Mhm.
shout, "You made us jump through hoops and go through all this fucking rigmarole to get here, and you just let this asshole in for free?"
Snasher looks at um Snatcher looks at Josiah and stares at you and looks at the other three now and says, "This is not my doing. Get out."
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand that it's not your doing. It is directly his. This. Hi. My name's Fen. We're from Monster Care Squad. We heard you screaming, and we're here to help.
Snatcher takes a deep breath, seemingly about to scream again, and says, quietly, "The best way to help me is to get out."
Okay. Yeah, I know. It'll bring the eyes back to you, right? When we've got everybody out of the labyrinth.
Everybody roll, let's see. Everybody roll acuity for me, please.
It's 2d6, right?
Yes, 2d6 plus whatever is your plus ones.
Hey, that's a 10.
Awesome.
Got an 8.
Awesome.
That is a 9.
Sweet. My dearest Josiah,
Mm.
What's up?
how have you rolled with your 2d6s with acuity?
I got a 10.
Awesome. You do see, so you're able to avoid this, but you see Snasher like bring down all of her arms onto the ground, and a giant wave of false gold starts to come towards you. You're able to jump away from it, but she is not. She's, you can tell she's very angry, and she wants you to leave.
Can you hold the labyrinth steady for long enough that we can find everybody who's in here and help get them out?
The eyes. The eyes will take care of it. I don't need you. Puny small things. I don't need you.
I mean, that
That's
sounds pretty accurate.
demonstrably untrue.
And then the eye that's nearest to you, Fen. What remind me what number eye he said he was?
Oh boy. Christ, which ones do we have with us? We have 21,
50.
50,
50. I think I have 50. We have 50.
50.
Awesome.
And so I've got like 56. 56 is the really small one.
The eye the size of
Oh.
an eye.
Bill's here too.
Oh yeah, Bill. I forgot about Bill.
Bill is also
Bill has been like at the back, like as his back to the wall.
Good. Yeah.
And is
No,
Bill
like,
has been
he can stay
Bill
out of the
has
way.
Bill has been through a lot.
Bill has been through a lot.
Yeah.
He has been stuck there for about a week, has been drinking tears from the eye, the size of an eye. No, the size of the head, size of a big head.
Yeah.
And is back against the wall. And
Mhm.
the eye that is with you though says, "We need to listen to her. We need to get out. We need to get you out so that we can come back home. So let's all just step out," said the little eye. And Josiah, you don't hear the eye talk. The only people who can hear the eye talk is whoever is holding that eye. So only Fen hears this. But you, Elise and Kay, you're used to the whole like the way the eyes are looking and blinking, that it's communicating with Finn. But
Mhm.
that is basically what the eye is telling you, Fen. Like, Snasher wants you out, and I can take you out. I know how to get you out. This is what I've been doing. This is my purpose in life. So let's just get you out of here.
There are 56 of you out of here, and the last time we tried to get to the center, you couldn't do it. It turns like I say that 21. I think that one's 21 because it's the biggest one. And then I turn back to Snasher. You've lost touch with all of your eyes. I've felt it, I've seen it. I need your help here in order to help you. Whatever you're doing is not working.
Snasher heaves in pain. If you don't get out now, I won't be able to control myself. Please. Find
Okay.
a different way.
Oof.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe
That sounds pretty bad, right?
maybe we go around
Yeah.
the other way, and Kay will point at the eyes. How about we try and make a deal with them instead? They want us to leave. They're not in severe pain.
One of the eyes point to Josiah. He got in here and got out pretty easily. Maybe he can take us out easily.
That's true. Do you know your way out?
Do I?
Well, looking at your specialty,
Oh yeah, no, I super do. You're right.
you can, yes.
I picked that specifically for this. So yes, I can. I mean, I've never been. It's never particularly hard for me to get anywhere in this labyrinth. So yeah.
Oh, anywhere then. Anywhere you said, right?
I mean, in this labyrinth anyway. Like I'm
Could we
pretty good at
find-
navigating. I haven't really tested the limits of that, but I've been in and out of here pretty okay.
I think
Could
our
we
new
find
friend
the others?
volunteered to find. Yeah, I think our new friend volunteered to help find his lost customers, at least.
Okay. Well, that didn't sound like
Absolutely.
what's happening, but okay.
Well, it sure is what happened. I think Fen's
Alright.
going to get into the walker
Okay.
and like kind of have to do what I have to push. Is it okay? Like, can I touch the gold that is around Carme without like it spreading?
It depends. Roll
Oh.
grit for me. Are you gonna touch it now?
Oh boy. I'm like an experimental, like just a finger
All right, go
to
ahead and
see if I
roll.
can get.
Go ahead and roll grit for me, please.
Good. That is an 11.
Awesome.
12. Sorry.
Awesome. You put your finger in it, and you can tell that it's trying to turn you into gold. You can feel it as it's trying to fight you. What you do know is that it's not gonna stop trying, and it's gonna take your force of like your personal force or whatever, your will, to stop it from doing that. And if you do try to get into it, I'm gonna make you roll grit every few moments just to see whether it will take more and more of you and turn you into gold.
Is that worth being able to move fast?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it? I think that means we're not really gonna be able to use the walker, which
I think it
sucks.
can only hold like 1 or 2 people, I think.
Yeah.
We're collecting the others lost in here, then it wouldn't serve us much good anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Josiah, how does this work? Do you just happen to find your way around the labyrinth, or do you actually know?
It's kind of more of an instinct, really. Like, you ever go down a road and you come to a fork and you just kind of know which one is going to take you the direction you want to go. That's like that, but like
Mhm.
over and over.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I can get us out pretty
Okay,
easily if that's what we're trying to do.
more or less.
Okay. It's that
Okay,
more
well,
part that kind of is worrying. All right. Okay.
yeah, well, we've got 52, I believe, at least other folks that we've got or 51 other folks that we got to get out of here on the way.
A lot
And
of stops.
uh that's a lot of stops, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a lot of. Okay. So I can't. All right. So I can't necessarily guarantee that I can get all of them. Like, I don't know if I can find all of them. Like, I can find in and out. In and out, I'm pretty good at.
Mhm.
In and
Okay.
pit stops and out is a little different. So if you just
Okay.
want to
Well,
wander
first things first.
around, I can get us out of wherever we are, but that's I don't know
Even
if I'm gonna be
on
much help
Would you
finding.
could you if you this might be a dumb plan, but so if I went and just kind of ran the labyrinth uh using my tracking skill to hunt up as many people as possible and then turned my universal multi-tool into like a flare gun so that I could shoot up flares as to where people were, would
Uh-huh.
that be a feasible way to start finding people?
Well, so the labyrinth has a very tall ceiling. So even if you shoot it, like the walls they go up, so they won't it's not. It's like a cave labyrinth. You know what I mean? Like they
Okay.
can't
So
really.
that's not a good plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
we
Um,
could
Okay.
try if if we can find the way out, we can search along that route. I mean, there
Hmm.
are four of us here. We could not quite chain, but kind of go to intersections and use a person
Yeah,
as a guidepost and then kind of check around that and branch out like that. We won't
that's
be able
more or
to get
less what I was
everywhere.
thinking.
yeah. Kay will hold up 50. Our little like eye friend. How big was that one? That was like this big, or was it like bigger?
Eyeball sized? Like
I will say. No,
a
I
little
think that
smaller than
was.
that?
I think it
No,
was
So
that's 20,
one
20.
Ours
Sorry.
was fist, I think.
okay. Yeah.
yours was fist. Carme's eye, the size of an eye, and yours is the size of a head. Zed. That
Mhm.
fits. Bill's technically.
Yeah.
I'll hold up our roughly like softball sized eyeball and just when you're screaming, you are all connected. Can you use that to help us at all? Find your
Find the others?
other se- yes, find your other selves.
I suppose it would all really depend on Snasher, basically. When she is
The
pain, we all feel it. So I guess if we make her go into pain for a longer time, we can connect to the others. I don't know that that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, it's gonna happen anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
if she's
keep
in more pain, it might make the labyrinth more difficult. If it's the only way,
okay.
sure, but
Kind of
there's
against
52 people down here and just as many animals, so
Bill says, when you said there's 52 people down here, Bill goes, at least.
Yeah.
it's gonna
Well,
definitely
I
be a downer
think
for business if that many people will never found again. Look in this direction.
Well, I mean, it's not
It's not.
not really. No. missing people kind of adds to the adrenaline for some folks. You know how it is. It's like people who like ghosted, like haunted mansions. They're tripping over themselves to go experience something bad.
It's true. That's why you got a lot more business when the screaming started, when people started going missing. People were like, "Oh, maybe I'll be the good one that is just, that'll survive this."
No.
So,
You can make a lot of
Do you
money
know
off
that a
people
lot
who
of
think they're
delivery
special.
companies uh Fen looks over at the big kind of wave of like the big collection of golded over farm animals and says, "Hey, do you know that a lot of delivery companies in bigger cities will budget kind of astronomical amounts of money for parking tickets?" So, cost of
Uh,
doing business.
right. Yeah.
Anyway, let's
As they all signed a waiver.
let's get more eyes.
they did all sign a waiver. Bill is like, "I did sign a waiver. That's true."
There's a visible shutter that passes over Fen. Uh, and Fen says, like, just like closes her eyes for a second, and then takes a deep breath and says, "Okay, so sounds like the best plan we've got is if the ultimate goal is to get more eyes back on the spider. Eyes can't go back to the spider until the people that they're attached to are out of the labyrinth. So
Yeah.
sounds like the plan is Bozo over here leads us out. We use the entrance of the labyrinth as kind of our base of operations, and we start pulling people out, working in from there. As long as we don't get lost, more eyes don't get sent out. The more people we find, the more eyes get sent back. And one presumes the less pain Snasher's in.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And if we start at the beginning of the labyrinth, at the entrance, we can prevent more people from coming in.
Mhm.
Yeah, I sure hope so. All right. Well, no time like the present.